I'm quitting entrepreneurship. Fuck it, I'm done. Getting a job. Cannot be bothered. Okay, so that was definitely 100% clickbait. I'm sorry, guys. I had to clickbait you onto clicking this video, but I've actually got some serious shit I want to talk about. Like, where the hell have I been? What the fuck have I been doing? What's happening with dropshipping? And that's sort of what this whole video is about. Like, basically, what's just happening in my life. I'm just gonna give you a quick life update. So, where do I start? It's been so long, man. It's been like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 weeks since I last uploaded a YouTube video to my channel, which is just unacceptable, I know, but I've had a ton of shit to be doing. A lot of shit's happened in those past 6 weeks. I don't even know how long it's been. That's how long it's been. Yeah, so I turned 22 on March the 11th, so happy birthday to me, yay. Let's talk about dropshipping first. So dropshipping, I love dropshipping with all my heart, but I've actually stopped dropshipping, which is probably what, like, you're thinking probably like, what the fuck are you talking about, you stopped dropshipping? Yes, I've actually put dropshipping on hold because right now I need something that's more stable and secure, that's gonna give me a paycheck from month to month, consistently and regularly and guaranteed. Like, so I need stability. Basically, I need to build my foundation, and right now I'm not at that point where I could, one with dropshipping, like 1 month I could make like 2K or 6K or 10K, and then the next month it could be like £300, or like, it's just not consistent as what I wanted it to be. And of course there are ways to make it more consistent, but for me, starting from ground zero, I actually need to build a foundation first. I mean, some people do get lucky with dropshipping and like and hit it off straight from the start, but my advice to you guys is, if you're starting in a similar position as me, like ground zero, I recommend you get something that is stable. And for me, that is social media marketing agency. Like, I've started my own social media marketing agency because it just takes one client. Let think about it. Like, this is how the business model works. If for you guys who don't know, I'm guessing most of you guys know if you're watching this, because you're in that sort of online entrepreneur space. But this is how social media marketing works. You obviously learn social media marketing, like Facebook ads, Instagram marketing, all that good stuff. And you basically go around your local area and you contact businesses, either by like email, door to door, cold calling, or you could use like lead generation magnets on Facebook if you're a bit more advanced and have the budget. But what you do is you go in, or you talk to them basically, and just tell them that you are a social media marketing expert and you want to kind of position yourself as like an authority figure, so they take you seriously. Because I know a lot of young people get into social media marketing agencies, because it's actually a good business model to get into as your first one. But yeah, the whole basics about it is you contact a business and you basically do their social media marketing, and you utilize Facebook ads and all these other type of social media marketing to bring that business more clients, basically more customers, more revenue, basically. So that's the business model I'm sticking to now. Let's say with my agency, like one of the minimum packages I do is like 500 to 1,000, depending on like the customer's lifetime value. If I'm charging £1,000 for my services, it's on a monthly retainer basis. So I'll come into a business and I'll explain to them, this is what we can do for your business, this is how we're going to help you grow. And if we do get them to sign in a contract, that immediately is £12,000 right there. Not in one lump sum. I mean, it's monthly payments. So I'll get £1,000 each and every month for however long the contract lasts, and normally it's around 12 months. So the last time I checked, 1,000 times 12 is 12,000. So you can see every month this paycheck coming in, as long as you deliver results. It's not like dropshipping where one product will be hot for like a couple months and then it will die off, and then you have to find another product, and like your profits go up and down and your sales go up and down. It's not like that. It's consistent, it's stable, and it's scalable. So I really think that if you're in a position like me, starting from ground zero, I reckon you should start, or at least have a foundation. If you're gonna start dropshipping, I recommend you have at least some sort of money coming in every single month consistently and stably, so you can use that for dropshipping. Whereas me, I didn't really have that because I've never worked a job in my life, and I refuse to work a job in my life because it doesn't even make sense to me at this point now, because it's probably going to sound stupid to most people, but I've had days where I've made more than the average person just from drop shipping in my room. So it's like, once you've made your first dollar online, you start to see the potential. But once you make more money in a single 6-7 hour time span more than the average person makes in a full day at work, bear in mind they've had to get dressed, go to the office, sit all the way through traffic, and then slave away at a desk for less money than you've made in your pajamas at home, then once you see that, it doesn't really even make sense for you to be in a job. And no offense to anyone that has a job, but for me, I don't think that makes sense. Well, then you could argue, yes, but jobs are good experience for this, and this. And one of the points you could argue is that a job would be good for me to get sales experience. Well, then I could argue this back to you, and just keep an open mind about this when I'm saying this, that like, if I was to get a job, I would go and work in a call center, just because I would gain skills. It's not even about the money, it's more about the skill for me. Like, I need to learn how to cold call, but why would I go and get a job to learn that when this whole social media marketing agency business model is already based around that anyway? Like, why would I go and work for a company, make 100 cold calls a day for that company, or whatever, how many it might be, when I could do that at home for my own agency? Like, I'll still be learning the same skills. There's no point me cold calling 100 businesses for someone else when I could be doing it for myself. All right, then you could say, yeah, but it's a good way to have a little bit of money on the side, blah, 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 blah. I'm cold calling so many businesses a day that it doesn't even make sense for me to look for a job. It's like this. Let me explain. I'm at the point now with social media marketing agency that any day I could land a meeting. Any day I could land a meeting, and any meeting I land could be a potential client. So it's like, why would I spend like another 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6 weeks trying to look for a job, when I could spend that time trying to close clients? And I actually reckon I'm close to doing so, because I do know what I'm doing with social media marketing, because obviously I've been running dropshipping stores and I have results on the stuff I've been of like how many customers I've managed to gain, how much sales I managed to bring myself through Facebook ads. So I do know what I'm doing with Facebook ads, and I've got evidence to back that up in when I'm going to meet clients and pitching my ideas. So yeah, my point is, why would I go and spend X amount looking for a job when I could just divert my energy and efforts and time into social media marketing in my agency and close a client? Because it only takes one client. All you have to do is close one client and your life's changed. You've got a full-time job. I don't think people understand when I'm trying to say this. Everyone just looks at me crazy. And you guys could say that, oh, not another entrepreneur that's got shiny ball syndrome, or whatever the fuck it's called. But that's not what's happening here, guys. Dropshipping requires you to be good at social media marketing, like Instagram influencer ads, Facebook ads, all that sort of stuff. So I've been learning these skills anyway, and now that I've learned them, they are transferable to my social media marketing agency. So that's one pointer. So if you want to argue with me and say that I've wasted my time with dropshipping, look how long you've wasted. Incorrect, because I now have those skills that are transferable to my social media marketing agency. Another point I want to make is that I have looked at the competition here in my local area, which is Sheffield and Rotherham, and I've noticed that there is no social media marketing agency that is even close to knowing what they are doing when it comes to social media marketing. Like, not even close. Like, let me put it into perspective. I'm going onto these guys' websites, like my competitors' websites, and they don't even have Facebook pixels installed onto their own websites, meaning they have no clue about Facebook ads. Because if they did, believe me, they would have a pixel on their own website. so they can track traffic and retarget that traffic. So yeah, that just goes to show you that these guys, they really don't know what they're doing with it when it comes to social media marketing and Facebook ads. And that's where I come in. I've looked around Sheffield online, looked for restaurants, chiropractors, gyms, and I'm telling you right now, 99.9% of these businesses do not run any type of social media marketing. There is no Facebook pixels on their websites, and their social presence is extremely weak. So I think I've spotted a huge opportunity here in my local city. There is some huge potential. I'm seeing restaurants with five stars, multiple employees, without any sort of social media marketing happening. Like, what are they doing? Like, if you can literally explain to these business owners why they need social media marketing, and if you can deliver on your results, you're going to be a very successful guy. Which leads me on to my next point, and which will be my last point because this video is getting kind of long now. My next point is, where the fuck have I actually been? So I've actually just been figuring out my why. Why do I do this? Why am I not going to get a job? Why am I not normal? Why don't I just live life like all my friends? I'm at that point now that I'm 22 years old where all my friends are graduating university, getting jobs, and like getting their own places, and buying their own cars and stuff. And it is dwelling. Like, I'm telling you, it's hard to see because I'm here focusing on my businesses, thinking long term. Whereas, no offense to my friends, but whereas most of my friends are now at that stage where they're like having kids and shit. Like, they're having kids, buying cars, moving out their parents' house, and I'm just like kind of, I wouldn't say stuck here, but I'm focused on this. And what the worst thing is about it, I'm trying to get real with you guys now, is that the worst thing about it is the parents. That's the worst thing. It's like, the other day my dad comes into the kitchen. This is actually a true story. He comes into the kitchen, and then I'm in there just making a quick snack because I was on my lunch break from work. And he comes in and he was like, oh, I've just seen so and so, like one of my friends, I'm not gonna say his name on camera, and he was like, oh yeah, I just seen him with he's got a new car now and he's got this job. And then I was just thinking at the back of my head, oh, I already know where this conversation's going. And then my dad was like, oh, I wish that could have been you. Wish that could have been you. He's doing big things. And I'm just there thinking, shit, man, it does get you down. But I just know that I just believe in so much what I'm doing, that in 5-6 years time that it will all be worth it. And I've just got to stick to what I'm doing, and I can't listen to other people. I've just got to do what I'm doing because I'm trying to go places where no one else has actually been in my family yet, so I can't really listen to them. It's like trying to learn how to drive a car from a person that doesn't know how to drive a car. It's like trying to learn how to play football from a guy that doesn't know how to play football. It just doesn't make sense. So I've got to stop listening to them, and I know I've got to do my own thing. I know I'm close. I can taste success. I'm clear with my goals. I know where I need to be. Like, the average 22-year-old these days, if I ask 10 of my friends, 9 of them will say I don't know where I want to be in 5 years. I've got a week-by-week plan of where I want to be. I wake up at 5:30, not for anyone else. I wake up at 5:30 for myself, even on Saturdays, to put in work on just grinding, putting in my own work on my own stuff, working for me. And I'm gonna reap the rewards. I'm at a low point right now, but I've still got to keep my belief and keep my faith up. But yeah, guys, that's where I've been, just being. So a quick overview: stop dropshipping, start a social media marketing agency because I need something stable, because I've got the skills to do that, and because I've seen an opportunity in that. Not only are my competitors lacking, but there is big opportunity for big clients because no one else is really using social media marketing around Sheffield, around my local area, to grow their businesses. So it only makes sense, and that's what it's about, doing your research. But let me just add this in: I am not giving up on dropshipping, meaning I know dropshipping is not going anywhere anytime soon. The hype might die out, yes. Shopify might die out, yes. But dropshipping as a business model will never die out. It's always been there, and it always will be there. So I'm playing the long game. I'm going to build my foundation first, then get into dropshipping. what I want to do realistically is build social media marketing up to around 10K a month consistently, which sounds like a lot, but it's only 5 clients paying you 2K a month retainers, which sounds absolutely crazy coming out of my frigging mouth because I've never made more than like 2K in a single month. But I do believe it. I've seen what's possible and I've seen the results Facebook can bring. So I've got to stick to that, build that out till around 10K. Then I'm going to diversify into dropshipping or even Amazon FBA. But that's where I'm at right now. And I'm super sorry that I have not been filming videos. I will definitely be more consistent on that. And thank you for watching. Thank you for still being subscribed if you're still subscribed. Again, thanks for watching. Please give me a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And click the subscribe button if you guys are new. I've got some big things planned. Some big things planned. The end is not even remotely close. I'm just getting started. I'm out. Peace.